Alrighty. Yeah. Hello. Okay. There it is. Okay. Hello, hello everyone.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi. So I apparently had some settings to look at. Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to... I haven't actually been titling them this, but I suppose I should. Episode 3 of The Road to Glory. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi. There you go. Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 3. I suppose I haven't been titling them that, but I should. So yeah, episode 3 of our RTG here. Before we actually get into anything, I've been hearing that there are some settings I need to take a look at. Not in this menu, the other menu. One is something to do with input lag, no, the reaction time modifier. Supposedly everyone's saying to turn this off. This is a new setting this year. I don't actually know at all how it works. I don't think it explains itself very clearly. I think it's trying to guess what your next input is, but that makes no sense to me. I've heard everyone say it turned off, so we'll try it off today. It was off last year. It hasn't existed until this year, so maybe just keep it off. That somewhat makes sense. And I've also been hearing... Where is this? It's not in this menu. Is it in the other menu? Let's take a look at Ultimate Team. Oops. Where's that one setting? Hold on. have that setting, actually. That is strange. Oh well. I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's do the little YouTube spiel regardless. Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of The Road to Glory. I haven't been titling them like that, but I suppose I should, so let's get started. This is A Road to Glory, if I haven't made that clear yet. Before we actually get into anything, I've been told about a couple of settings, one of which I don't have because I'm on PC, apparently. Strange. But, real quick, this is what I've been hearing from everywhere, that you should adjust in the menu. One is further down. This one, reaction time modifier. This did not exist last year. This is a new setting this year. Everyone's been saying to turn this off. Supposedly that's a big input lag adjustment thing. I haven't tried it off yet, but it didn't exist last year, so I suppose it makes sense keeping it off. We'll try it off for now. Hopefully that will fix some of the very delayed gameplay I have been having lately, so we'll see. The other is, once again, apparently it doesn't exist on PC, but it would be in the settings menu, one more R1 to the right, there'd be a graphics settings thing, and there's a favor resolution, or I don't know what they called the other one, like enhanced performance or something. The favor resolution just wants the better performance for the game. The other setting wants like ray tracing and other lighting effects, and supposedly that's giving people input lag. Supposedly it also isn't. People aren't sure yet. Some people think it's just people aren't sure on the setting and people are just sending it out for engagement purposes. We don't know yet, but I suppose if it's adding ray tracing in the game and maybe your machine can't handle it, that could be doing it. But there's also console-only settings apparently, so anyway, worth taking a look at your settings menu for those two. I will definitely be trying the reaction time modifier as off for now. I'm going to show off my team here real quick. Dybala is the new purchase. I haven't used him too much, although the couple of games I have, he's been quite exciting. Hemp is untradeable. She's been really good there. I do recommend her. Mead, not so good, but kind of in here for chemistry. Cheap, 88 rated 5-star skills though. Can't complain too much. Williams here was an untradeable pack. She's been okay. Not the greatest, but can't complain. She'll probably be in the team for at least maybe a week or two, until we get somebody more exciting. The rest of the team is all untradeable. I just haven't bothered spending coins on anyone yet, so. I'm still debating on what formations I want to go through, but we'll get into the gameplay here in a little bit, and I'll show off what I've been doing. Oh, right, I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Alright, I have to learn all of this stuff, don't mind me. I'm gonna have to do that whole spiel again because I'm on the wrong recording menu. I'm sorry about that. The wrong screen. Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome back to episode... I'm not gonna say welcome back. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the RTG. This is episode 3, although I haven't been titling them that way. I suppose I should. Real quick before we get into anything, I want to show off a couple settings that I've been hearing from everywhere that you should be turning off. a lot of people think they're reducing input lag. Some people think they're not doing anything. So it'll be worth testing out for now. One of the settings I don't have because I'm on PC, but I will show you where it is. One is this reaction time modifier setting. This did not exist last year. This is the first year we've had it. I don't even know what it's trying to do. It takes into account the delay in reaction time between when you decide to switch players and when you actually press the button. It's trying to make it faster, but it's guessing. That doesn't actually make any sense to me. We're going to try having it off again. This is a new setting to this year, so who knows. Maybe a lot of people are thinking it's reducing input lag, but also if it's only on switching, then that's a little bit silly. It shouldn't do anything with the rest of the game. The other setting, once again, I don't have because I'm on PC, but it would be one menu R1 to the right for this one. There'd be a graphics settings menu, and one is favor resolution. The other, I don't know what it's called, but it's it has to do with ray tracing and other lighting things and just making the game prettier. People are saying put favor resolution on. Again, not sure entirely if that does anything. I don't have it because I'm on PC, but those are two settings worth looking at. Maybe they'll help the gameplay feel a little better. I have been having some pretty bad, inconsistent gameplay and input delay. Hopefully that's just a server thing, although if it is a server thing, not a good sign for the game technically not even being out yet. Anyway, at least two settings worth looking into for all of you out there. Come on now. I'm actually supposed to sit up a little more. Wanna stay? No? Kind of? Oh, that's not really better. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Oops. We're going to show off a couple packs here. I know nothing about... Oh, and who knows? I know nothing about the animations this year for what packs or what walkouts and whatnot, so not entirely sure what I'm looking for with these, but early game packs are always a little bit exciting. Let's do Electrum one next. That's silver. No, thank you. Goodbye, all of you. 82 rated plus guaranteed. Is that a walkout or is it just a board? Do we know? Is that Martinez? I've not seen that card yet this year. It could be Romero, yeah. Could be a good card. I haven't seen his yet. Defending's high. It's a mediocre card. There, we got Jamie. He'll hopefully be exciting for an Evo at some point, but... Alright, two more packs here. Let's do the rare mega pack first. Guaranteed 83 plus. Is it a board or a walkout? Once again, I'm not sure. DeVry? I don't even know what that badge is yet. Yeah, Stefan DeVry. Two slow... unexciting center backs, that's a shame. But more fodder for SBCs, all of this stuff to go into here. Okay. One more pack, hopefully this will be a little bit more exciting. 83 plus again, come on. Don't be Hemp again, I already have her. Oh dear. She has been good. I do recommend her, but I already have her, so thanks, game. Can't say there's anybody else there that I'm looking into. Yeah. What a shame. Anyhow. Jimenez might actually help us for chemistry now that I think about it. Oops. Yeah, and I do have to make sure I'm going the Serie A route probably with the cards I've got. I want to try... Oh, this is getting deleted. Oh dear. There. Positions are all correct, and then we'll have it's such a shape. Into playing space, light at defensive roles, overload centrally. Big space between center backs in the midfield. No space with the... Interesting. It's my 2-3-5 though. So this is how the team is looking so far. My main exciting player at the moment is Dybala, though I haven't used him much, but I wanted to try out the Shadow Striker role. That could be especially beneficial with me using a false 9 striker. He's 5-star skills this year. We've never had a default 5-star Dybala, so that's exciting. And he's always a go-to player for me at the start of the year. I've got that kind of connection with him, you know, when you form connections with cards over the years. Plus I got Hamsich as the guaranteed hero, so he'll be good chemistry links there. I've gotten Williams as an untradeable player here. I don't mind her. She's not phenomenal, but for like a starting card, she'll be in the team for maybe a week or two here, you know, can't complain. Payora was untradeable. She's done great for us so far, but it's questionable how long she'll continue lasting in the team. Beth Mead was the other purchase. She's okay. She's not phenomenal, but for kind of chemistry, considering the guaranteed chemistry links I've got here, it's not bad. And Hemp, I do actually recommend. I've really liked her so far. She was untradeable as well. Rest of the team is just kind of default untradables that I've got. I'm just putting the best players I have into the team. Let's take a look at what I'm going to try today, at least for the start here. We're looking at a 4-5-1, which is a formation I haven't played since 16, like December of FIFA 16, I think. The reason being is because it creates my 2-3-5. Let's take a look at the in-game shape here. It's a bad 2-3-5, but it is a 2-3-5, and I want to try the Shadow Strikers on the cams, especially with Dybala. That's obviously his role plus, and that's going to be how you get the most out of him. By the way, if you haven't like experimented with this yet, the role pluses and pluses are by far the best thing to do in the game. Whatever you can do to get your players into those formations, even if it's a system you don't really use, it just benefits their attacking AI so much. What I mean when I say that 2-3-5, it's 2 in build-up with the 2 center backs, 3 across the midfield with those 3, and then 5 across the attack. It's a bad shape for it, but it is a shape. We'll see how it works in game. We don't have a false nine. The 4-3-3 holding hasn't worked for me so far. I think there's been too much space between my center mids. Maybe I just don't have the right players for it though. So I'm trying to create this structure via other means. Is this going to be good on defense? No, that's the concern, right? But we'll see how this works in game. Let's get into some gameplay here. I've got objectives. Let's do kit numbers, huh? Okay. It's a very attacking team, so I don't know how this is going to go, but... Let's find out. Oh, I've won the ball back and I wasn't looking at the game. Good pass. Alright, Beth. Nope. Heavy on the turn there. Oh yeah, this is going to look so weak defensively. And a foul. Hey Rob, how's it going? Oh yeah, this formation is not going to work defensively. That's such a shame. It's pretty obvious, but it's a shame. That's not where I passed that. Nope. Yeah. Oh, that was... Oh dear, that's not a good sign, yeah. Oh well. No, game, that's not what I did. How did that work like that? No, yeah, it doesn't build up well at all either. Got space here, but... That works. Not where I passed that game. With the step over acceleration. Come on, opponent. Oh, it's so slow. That's through me too. I hate that. And he's so heavy. Come on, game. Nope. Good. And good ball. Great finish, Paulo. I'm just going to have to change though. Good, Williams. Well done, Mead. Yeah, this formation is immediately better, huh? That's mine. Oh. I didn't see a foul there, game, but alright. Let's buy me too. Green bean, thank you. Oh. It just feels like so much space between my players now here. No, no, no. Okay. Playing out with the center backs is so difficult. And I don't have anyone in support. My goodness, game. Sheesh. Great ball, Paolo. That's a little lucky. That's not. What the heck, game? Ooh, okay. You gonna make the run, Mead? Yeah, there you go. Opponent just... You see she's not making the run? I don't know if you noticed, but she's standing there not making the run until the opponent switches to the center back, and then she starts making it. No, come on. Thank you. Good ball. Oop. Yeah, he's gonna start that run from deep. Good. Not wide. I thought I was holding L1 there, but okay. Is that the skill move I did? Ah, game. That works. Oh, he stopped making the run. That's so disappointing. Yeah, I'm not sure on the skill moves yet. That's okay. Get the ball with the midfielders more, I think it is. Especially Williams, I want more out of her. The playmaker plus. Lots of space here. Good ball. Nice, what a finish that is. It's mine. What a ball. The passing is just so not where I think it should go, though. This opponent's poor goalie can't save anything, though. Who do they have in goal? Because, wow. Scolasi. Okay, what am I gonna do? $75-2, very exciting. And what? There was something else came. Or there wasn't. Let's boost scats. I've packed them like 7 times already. I want to do... Gonna have to do this one eventually, huh? I like the concept of the system, but it takes some getting used to. I like the concept of the system. I don't like that you're so limited with which players can have what. Because imagine you pack an untradeable player, like, let's say, the hero Hazard, or Neymar, or something like that. It's like, I used Neymar as a false 9 last year. Can't really do that this year. I don't think he can do striker. You can't put Hazard as striker. And even if you put Hazard at cam, like his role plus as a left mid. So if I pack a card like that, I have to play a system I have never ever played in FIFA before. I have not used a formation with a left mid and right mid since 22 and 21 with the very occasional 3-5-2, and before that FIFA 16 with a 4-5-1. So what I'm disappointed about is you're just so limited by which cards you're allowed to put in what spots. I like that they've got people thinking of the in possession structure. So people aren't just being like, oh, I'm in a 4-3-3, I attack as a 4-3-3, but you start thinking, okay, this player cuts in here, this player overlaps there. Like, I like all of that. I wish there were more options, but then again, the more they add in, the more somebody's always going to find some really powerful meta way to abuse that system, right? Here's ups and downs. Total chemistry 32. That part sucks. Yep. Oh dear. Yeah, that makes that pricier than I thought, huh? Yeah, well. I really have to debate what I want to do right now, because part of me just wants to play a bunch of games, and part of me is like, well, I should get more players in so I can try more systems, but yeah, let's just hop into another game. Goodbye. Can't test that without buying new players. That's what... I'm at such a loss because I wanted to make a bunch of content for the viewers, and also because there's that early game viewership rush, you know? Like, try to play the YouTube game and get a bunch of people in right at the start, but also make content for the regular viewers, of course. And so I've wanted to like put out tutorials as quick as I can, and the reality is my only tutorial is for like how to use that Hamsich and how to use hemp and Pyore. Like I would need to find somebody else's account and play on theirs to have any real ability to test out what's the dribbling with these kinds of cards and what's the positioning with, you know. Okay, so the opponent's spamming that offside trap stuff. Surely, no game. Good, Hamsich. What an interception. Oh. Give me that, please. Nope. Take that one, though. Let's take the overlap. Has to be that time. Okay. That's fun. Yeah, I was holding L1 game, but that's... I also did a ball roll game, but that's also fun. Oh dear. Nope. Thank you. She took so long to listen to me turn the other direction, and I've conceded. Yep. Thanks, Kim. Such a disappointing set of touches, but at least we've scored. Good. It's so weird for me to build up in a shape like this, though. What a ball. I just can't generate any space, though. That should have been mine, but oh, okay. That was a good first touch, actually. Followed by one that wasn't. It's so heavy. There we go. Ball rolling the goalie still works, but doesn't feel anywhere near as good as last year. It's gonna have to be a new dribble the goalie method discovered. Good hemp. Tired of that. It's just gonna be every counterattack, huh? And it makes sense considering I've got the attacking fullbacks, but it's so guaranteed. Oh. It's mine. Nice. Obviously, there can't be no downsides with my system. It's just too powerful. Yeah, attacking fullbacks. I mean, I used attacking fullbacks last year, so it is how I like to play. What a ball that was. Rapid plus, surely. Good. Good, Payor. Oh. Give me that one. That's fine. Oh, halftime. I didn't even notice. Williams is really good. She's got great passing. And Payor with a Raptor Plus. I mean, you're not going to catch her. I have to do that. What is it? Garcia? Is that his name? I have to do the Garcia card because he looks great with the Press Proven Plus. I mean, we have to mention that we have a Gullet. Hullet Gang, SBC already. It's kind of absurd if you ask me. Okay. Overlap. That's fine. Lots of space. Those shots are so powerful. I don't think I'm on short build-up for this one. I think I'm on balanced. I'll show you the in-game thing. I am defending well on the 1v1s, but I also haven't faced an opponent that's been too threatening there yet. Not with this team at least. I haven't draft, but it's really just holding your space, stay goal side. Edit. Yeah, it's on balance, not short passing. I tried short passing at first. I have moved away from it. I think balance is probably just going to be more effective for now. Though I will, of course, try both with every formation. I have no interest in ever using counter at all. But I will swap between those two. So attacking wingback on both fullbacks. Hamsich is box to box because he's got the plus for it. Well, I miss playmaker plus because she's got the thing for it. Dybala Shadow Striker. I can't imagine me ever not using false 9 on the striker. Seriously, I cannot imagine it. Like, Poacher is a no. Advanced forward, if I pack, I don't know. If I pack a really good player and they've got like advanced forward plus, then sure, but target forward, no. I think it's always got to be false 9. It just always will have to be. Especially with Shadow Striker. I mean, she just chops off and that opens up space for Dybala to run into. It makes sense, but I just don't like building up in the 2. I want a single hold, single holding mid, but it's part of my team's identity. It's part of my playstyle, and it's part of. I had a couple years ago. They changed the in-game. What was it? They changed the end of match stats screen, and I used to always go through the stats and like check how many passes were completed with each player and how many dribbles, like at the end of every match. And I used to play 4-2-3-1 back then, and so the center cam would be like 32 dribbles, 30 passes. The striker would be like 22, 24. The wide cams would be like 27. The CDMs would be like 29. Fullbacks would be 19. Center backs would be 12, something like that. And if you put like getting behind on the striker, it drops from like 22 involvements down to 15 or something. I hate having a player that's there to not get the ball. I have to, especially because the striker I don't use. It makes sense if you're using Holland or somebody you don't really want on the ball too much. But for me, the striker is always going to be like my second best dribbler or my best dribbler. If it's a 4-2-3-1, it's my second best dribbler. The center cam is my best dribbler. If it's a false 9, then or a 4-3-3, then my striker is my best dribbler. So having them not get on the ball doesn't make sense for me. Plus, I like playing in the pockets. I don't like playing in behind. I don't look for off-the-ball runs that much. I look for space in front of the center back so that I can go normally between a center back and a fullback. That's where my best dribbling occurs, in that half space. I'm going to hopefully find a formation that allows me to do what I want to do. I'm thinking it's going to have to be a 4-2-3-1 for now. having Messi exactly, which is the frustrating thing for me again this year is in any past years, like if you get Messi, you just put him in that spot and he does as well as anybody else there, plus his body type and his stats and his unique attacking AI. This year, if you get Messi, you have to make sure he's got false 9++. If they don't give us a false 9++ Messi, I don't get to use my, the player I'm best at within FIFA. That's actually in. I've got so many attacking players available there. Good, Marek. This is where I'm really struggling with in this formation. I just don't have ability to get from the center backs to further up the field, but and then it's susceptible to counters. Yeah. Kind of wasting him otherwise, exactly. That's frustrating. Good. She's got space to operate in here, and then that's good. Little unlucky. Close. Frustrating. That could have been mine. Don't do that, game. That's such nonsense, thank you. I should have defended that. Any other game I would have made that dribble. I don't know what to do there yet. Okay. Close. Damn. Don't you dare, game. I know those are powerful, but don't you dare. Alright. Tell me that's all onside. Thank you, it's in. That would have been so frustrating. Nice. Not nice, oops. Interesting. Give me that, please, game. Okay. I asked for a La Croqueta. That was strange. Oh, look at that run from Dybala from deep. No game. Okay. Good. Doesn't cut back inside. I'm asking for it. Oh, I don't get that either. Watch some Vikings Valhalla while you eat. Okay. Should be live another maybe hour or two. Oh, I meant to ask how the webcam and the mic seem right now. Obviously, first webcam stream. I have to learn like where to look at it when I'm talking to everybody, but I know the lighting's not perfect. We'll just have to do for now. Hopefully it adds a little something to the content experience though. Especially once I learn to react and, you know, give actual facial expressions. Maybe. I'm pretty calm, so normally I don't, but not a bit of a smile doesn't hurt anybody. That was a great turn. That was meant for Dybala. Just have to hold it here. Nice. That's the poor from me. Oh well. Whew. What a ball that was. Great tackle, and okay. That's a great ball. Aw, unlucky. Nope. Great ball. What a ball that was. Close. I have not done a single Evo now. I don't... Like, I've taken a look at cards, and I don't think anyone that can be Evo'd is better than anybody I currently have, but I know there will be chain Evos, so I'll do somebody, but nobody has excited me yet. And people are talking about Gavin Birch for, I think, a chain for 2 of them, and I'm like, it's an okay card, but the SBC that came out today is better, so, eh. So close. That was a really good interception, and then I couldn't do anything. Thought that would have been mine. That's mine. It's a corner though. Have you done any of your... Yeah. Have you done any Evos? That's Williams. Is that who I won on the corner game? Okay. Lots of space in the center here, actually. Darn. Give me that. What's the heavy touch there for a game? And I don't intercept that. That's through. Should be mine. Good. Easy ball over the top. And good. Unlucky. Okay. This one you picked was a... Cam, what is that? That makes no sense. Come on. I defended that too. That's through me. Oh. I shouldn't be losing that either. That didn't make any sense. I can't switch. That doesn't help game. It's behind her. That's not my fault, game. It's behind her too. It's gonna get blocked. At least it's still mine. That wasn't somehow. That... I don't know what's happening. Doesn't do the skill move I want either. And that's barely not my ball. Such a disappointing sequence. I should have scored. I shouldn't be down in this one either. Can't believe that's intercepted. That's not cool, game. Good ball. What is that for a tackle? It's not where I passed it either. I can't control it. That is a genuinely awful game. Well, I have to ask, how does the webcam look? I know the lighting's not perfect, it's a little bit grainy because I will have to get some better lighting at some point, but hopefully this will make it a little more exciting for some people to watch. I also changed some microphone settings, so hopefully the mic sounds better too. Center myself. Yeah, I'm a little low, huh? That's because I slouch, because I'm not used to my posture mattering. There, if I sit in the chair properly, it's better. Without back pain. For now. Yeah, I should genuinely be working on my posture. You know, I've always sat weird, though. Come on, game. Good. Not a good shot from me. Let's go, Paolo. There we go. That's mine, actually, surprisingly. Heavy first touch. How have I lost that? Yeah. I would have felt really bad to concede. Well, the opponent doesn't deserve that. They did a couple decent defensive moves and then game messed it up for them. Unlucky. Opponent system really doesn't work for them. There's a very little going forward. It's not working past it. Yep. She should make that run. Felder on the weak foot. Hey, Lucas. Thanks for tuning in. How's it going? Oh dear. That was technically my fault, but they were also so heavy there. And I can't cut back there either. I feel like I should have intercepted that. Good, Paolo. Get somebody to come short here. Nice. That was a really good ball. I almost get lucky too. Thank you, Paolo. Playing with your attacking CB tactics with Olmo in the spot. Bodied Holland. What do you mean you had Olmo there? Like starting as a center back? Give me that game. Oh, don't do it. Thank you. That's really bad, yeah. Come on. Weak foot pass, I should have tried better. Dribbling with Olmo on the whole pitch, nice. How did you get Olmo in the center back to work though? It's interesting. Because the role pluses are so important this year. FIFA fella. It's not a name I've heard of. Good ball to split the lines. Run from deep here. 2 runs from deep. First time. That was nice. That was nice. Let's go. Good. Nice overlap. That works. It's lucky. That's poor. Oh, and 24. Okay, okay. I read that, but I did not comprehend it. First touch when you're getting chased down feels worse than last year, and it was already so bad. The wingers are so wide. Which is fine technically for structure, but I don't have the support for it elsewhere. Could work okay with one holding mid, but not with the two I've got. That's mine. Like this... Like this kind of works, actually, having so much separation between the center backs and everyone else. Like it works, it just doesn't feel like how I want to replicate teams that I watch in real life. Game, it needs to be a better touch. Good, Molina. Okay. Hamsich stopped that run. It was disappointing. Like, it's fine, but... Last year, they would just keep making that run. No. Good hemp. I feel like I should be making that pass. Good. Nice ball, too. Let's go, Paolo. That's what I want to see from you. Oops. Good. That's off. Smart from the opponent to run away from it, but it was off. Nice ball. Oh, that should be mine game. Good. Yeah, I'll drop off and defend that, that's fine. Good. Lots of space here, actually. Okay. see you joined the Discord there, Lucas. Welcome in. I really have to debate how many of these games I want to. $75 times 75, 75 times 50. 83 plus team of the week, 75k. Wow. What do you mean content creator on Twitter? Like, I have an account, but what do you mean? Let's hop into another game. Post about your gameplay style there and talk about the game. It's not a good start to this game, opponent. I should have established some of the stuff a little bit before this game started, I think. Just get in the habit of that kind of thing, making an account earlier, get used to it. I'm thinking about it. Run from D. Oh, she stopped. Never mind. Ah, such a heavy touch. Give me that, please, game. Thank you. Good play. Has to be. Has to be. Let's go. I'm thinking about it. Post tactics and ideas. That's kind of the idea. Same with the Discord. I really do want to grow the channel. I'd love to have a not necessarily massive channel, though if it happens, it happens, but you know, pretty consistently a decent amount of viewers and that kind of thing. I looked away at chat. That is my fault. Is that onside? That's all this opponent's gonna do, huh? You could do literally anything else than the same pass every time. Quick Rage, Elusive Messi, Alexion IQ. Gonna have to... Okay, we can skip the replays, come on. I'm gonna have to look at some of those accounts then. Everything else has been like people posting things of like, oh, look at this really powerful thing. And it's like, you don't know that it's powerful. You just have a God Squad. You're a pro that spent money on the game and has R9 already. Like, shush. I despise this. Can't believe we're gonna have another year where people can do this. No. Good. No, 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 game. Okay. That offside spam is nonsense. Oh, that's poor from me. That's not mine. That should have been mine. This is really disappointing. Thanks, keeper. And it lagged. Didn't. Unbelievable. He took 3 touches before he did what I wanted. Not 3, 2. He took 2 touches before he did the pass out that I wanted him to. Come on. Such a heavy touch. There's genuinely no way that ball wasn't mine. Yeah, it's poor. I'm not losing to this nonsense, man. Come on. Can't believe people get a brand new game just to do the same crap all over again. I mean, I can't believe, obviously it's gaming, but come on. Game. That's not where I passed it. Game, no. Come on. It's mine. Hate this. Come on. Come on. And he's how much faster? Excuse me? I don't even know what happened there. What even game? What even game? The pass orientation, or the pass receiver lock is broken this year. That's one of my biggest problems, is you just can't change who the passing receiver is. It's so hard to cancel out of anything. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to concede that either. Absolutely not okay, game. Not excited about this year. This is, I think, my least favorite start to a FIFA I've had. I'm gonna do my best, but I have not this much despised the start of a year. Not a single game. What is happening? He took 7 years. That should not be that delayed. Oh, man. No first time pass because there's too much input lag. Awful. Awful. Game. Should have been my ball. Come on. How? Okay. Kim. That was a first time pass. Yeah. Yeah, game. Well done. It's Williams on the header again, is the thing. What game? Can't even. Oh my god. My number one thing this year is going to have to be not conceding goals because I can't stand that they made replays take 5 additional seconds. Unfortunately, my drive to play this game is really low. This sucks. It's awful. Once again, this is the worst start to a FIFA I've ever seen. So, to recap, that opponent, every single time, got the ball to a center back, ran backwards, stood in place, aerial ball to the fullback, aerial ball all the way across to the other fullback. Sprinted down the line, got to the touchline and passed it across, or just did an over the top to the center forward. Netted them 5 goals. That's all they did. They were awful at every single other phase of play. And it netted them 5 goals. I can't do what I want because I can't even do first time passes. There's it's like, how do you explain this? There's 2 seconds of input lag, but only on some actions. Like passes, skill moves, and shots all have 2 seconds of input lag. Some normal dribbles do and some don't. But I don't notice input lag on like using L1 to request a run. I'm gonna boot the game up again. Guess I'll be playing 24 for a while. as well, I suppose. You know how FC24 is a bad game, but like if you and I played Lucas and we put a bunch of restrictions on how we played, like no L1 triangle spam over the top, no switching, you gotta play through the middle sometimes, no sprinting, like sprinting down the touchlines, don't do step over acceleration every attack, don't do like the same attack every single attack, you've got to vary your attack somewhat. Don't spam long finesses, don't spam crosses. No 4-3-2-1. No defending in a 4-4-2. No deep block. No high press. No offside trap spam. What was that, like 15 bullet points? If you and I played with those 15 bullet points, FC24 could be fun. FC25 doesn't need 15 bullet points, it needs like 30. That's what's really disappointing about it to me. Obviously, it's the start. My main concern above everything else is just the input lag. I don't care as much about losing. As I do about just being able to have my fun on offense. Which I can't do because the dribbling's really bad and laggy. It's a more balanced game. If EA did anything to stop people from playing crappy, unfun ways. Like, it's one thing that all the spammy stuff exists. It's another thing that like the dribbling's not good here, but it is far more responsive to my actual inputs. Far more. This is unbelievably better. Can't do that in Ultimate Team. I think I have to put gameplay on the back burner for just a moment. I don't think the 4-3-3-4 is working for me, so I need to do an SBC or two. So I can start grinding towards... Well, there are two ways to play 4-3-2-1 in game. Remember when they said they took the 4-3-2-1 out? It still exists. It's just cams instead of center forwards. The center forward role doesn't exist anymore. That's why the false 9 doesn't exist. It's still here. They said they were going to remove it. They just removed center forwards. But I saw the one you were talking about. They're playing a 4-5-1. What's the point of having a lot of tactics options if everyone's going to play the same? This is great for career mode, I'm sure. The more things they add, the more they can't balance it too. Remember last year I would only play one false 9? Like I, most of the time, didn't even set up my other formations. I'm like, this is the best way I have to play. Even if I need to get 2 goals at the end of the game, this is still the best way I have to play. This year, like I'm not going to be able to do that at all. you're going to have like all of your setups established, because the attacking wingback is good in some games, but if I'm playing a 4-3-3 and the opponent leaves 3 players behind, then it's a 3-on-2 every single counter. Last year, what they did was just one of the wingers would drop back into 4-4-2, and they wouldn't be able to. The counter would be 2-on-2. This year, I mean, you've got a numerical advantage supposedly on offense, but the counters are just way too scary. So I'm gonna have to have a setup for multiple different formations that I come up against. But yeah, I do find it very funny that they said they removed the 4-3-2-1 and it's still there. Some guys would play with 10 in their own half. They would. Two, three, four. You play like me. That's why I will never like use a formation without a false 9, you know. Germany, France, England, which means you. Hey, for Charlison, is that worth it? Oh, I have to check SPC storage. Fabinho, Bjorn, Mukeba. She could play more false 9, but emotional attachments to the Boniface. That's fair. I'll try to make a video soon on why the false 9 specifically as a structure is kind of the only one I can really think of using. My concern is the center mids this year are a little bit different. Oh, it's untradeable, right? And he's really cheap. Good play styles. He's okay. That's a lot of France I have. Wow. Team overall 79. Okay. I placed out with heavy players like Boniface. I tried one time and I'm not planning on going back to it. It was really bad for me. It's unfortunately one of those things that just doesn't work for me. I get, like, all of my skill set comes from dribbling, and you might think that makes me good at dribbling with heavy players, but when my only skill is really that one thing, and you take me from being like an excellent player at something to a good player at something, then it's a big drop in my ability. Oh, I'm so bad at SPCs. What's the chemistry? 29. Another country and another league. Oh, I need less leagues, actually. France. Okay. Another country and be funny to you, but torture to me, yeah, it would. Unfortunately, it would. Maybe at some point, could be something I do. Is not a plan at the moment. Although it'd be really funny if I get. Who do you think? I get like a really heavy striker. I get like Socrates or something. Like, he's really good, and I can't not use him. But I'll be really bad with him. This means I need a right back. Or I need a lot of things. Okay, hold on. That doesn't help. Where are my leaks coming from now? Oh, okay. Sheesh, I'm a mess at this, huh? That works. Finally. Team is too high rated, but That's fine. It's a board, I think. That's what that means. It's Parejo. I'm gonna bet. Who? That's a board? I don't know how this works. Oh, packs have been so disappointing this year. Okay, leagues for countries 5. What was the rating? 80. Knopf can play Cam. That's interesting to me. Christensen can play CDM. Leagues for countries, regions 5. Really means you'll need a lot of players that play for the same teams. Liga Tiki Taka squad. What kind of players? Madrid and Barca. I know I'm only a couple days past FC24, but already it feels so far out of my memory. There's been so much to try to keep up with the new game. Spain 2. One more country. Leagues are correct. Be Belgian? No, new country. team is that? That is Libertadores, I assume. Never mind. Okay, that is... No. It's too much Spain. Okay. It really has to be same team, doesn't it? Which makes this so much harder. Okay, let's finally use this guy. So we need another Benfica player. There's no limit on players from same club, right? No. The rating's gonna be way too low doing that. Oh, hey Rob. I feel like team chemistry doesn't affect much. Notice I don't have high chem. I think it's too early for me to actually say anything on that. Chemistry probably does matter. I'm just using untradables at this point. I don't know the shape my team is going to go in, and especially because any mediocre pack could result in wanting to change the whole team around, then you've kind of wasted coins sometimes buying players and then selling them again. How do I not have more goalkeepers in my team yet? Valencia, Villarreal, Sociedad. I also haven't determined which route I want to go, and that's going to be part of it. Just like, I assume I'll want attacking wingback plus on the fullbacks, but that also does leave me a little bit exposed on defense, so it's all that kind of consideration. Which rule plus do I really want on who? What's worth which sacrifice? There's too many countries now. Oops. I didn't think about what I was doing. Where's... Players from same country max 3. Sheesh. Okay, hold on. I do apologize. I am so bad at SBCs. I want to do the new Press Food Plus card. I'll also probably, to be fair, need to stop streaming here soon. Oh. Going to sleep. Thanks for hanging out, Lucas. Thanks for all the comments, too. I will be trying to stream plenty as I try to figure out the gameplay and hopefully turn into something a little more fun to watch. Although I guess part of the fun at the start of the year is all the discovery, but you have a good night there, anyhow. What am I going to do here? Set up a little more. How the heck do SBCs work? Just need a bunch of players from the same team, I suppose. It's the wrong in Mecha. Didn't I have someone else from Leverkusen? Aside from Tapsoba? No. Chemistry's too low, and I have far too many countries. Okay. It's too many of my countries right there. That explains that. Another French player, I think. Croatia would have to go. I feel like even when you make subs, player roles still matter. Yeah. I don't think roles are impacted by chemistry. I don't think they are. Yeah, no, it doesn't just replace it with the other one. It's whatever their card has. We get deeper into the game, even the subs need to perfectly fit. You're right, yeah. I barely use subs because I just trust the starting lineup I put out there, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about for now. Like, if I'm really struggling against someone's formation and I need to make some kind of change, I don't have players on the bench right now that, like, by default fit into my system, so I can't make any changes. Any change I make will make the team worse. Too many leagues. One more country, leagues are correct. Chemistry is off. It's pretty extreme. I agree with that, yeah. Especially at the start of the year, it's annoying, but it makes sense. You can't just bring on somebody who like takes on somebody else's attributes, but not enough chemistry. is Villarreal. You are too low rated. Okay. Sociedad. Oops. It's more realistic at what cost. I plan on making a video on this at some point, but the more... And I left a comment on somebody's... I left a reply on somebody's comment on one of my videos. In any FIFA before 22, I would have just, at some point in the year, bought Messi and put him at center cam in a 4-2-3-1. And that was it. Messi was medium low, which was fine. It'd be like a team of the year Messi or something, as soon as I could afford him. Best card in the game, best body type, 4-star, 4-star, you know, you might want Neymar for skill moves, but I always went with Messi. He's just, and that body type is so specifically good. FIFA, okay, so then it's just work rate, skill moves, weak foot, body type, in-game stats and how a chemistry style applies to that. And then just getting chemistry with them, and having a position in your starting squad. Like, I just have to play formation with a right wing, so I can put Messi as the right wing and get chemistry to him so that I can change to the right formation in game. That's it. It was like 6 things. On top of all of those 6 things, except for work rates being taken away, so now we've got the same 5 things. They've added playstyles, roles, and accelerate type. So not only do you need to go through the right body type, you need to go through the right skill moves and weak foot, the right in-game stats, and how a chemistry style applies on top of that. And you need to find chemistry with them to start them in the right spot. You also need, you know, when I look at a Messi card, I want him to be explosive, which he a lot of times hasn't been, which is ridiculous because Messi is like the most definitionally explosive player I could ever think of, right? Like the fact that people are using Messi as a controlled accelerator is just unbelievable to me. You know, like the better cards later on the end of the year, people use them like that. And he needs to have False 9++ for me, or Playmaker++ or something. Which he probably will be, but if they end up giving him Winger++, then I just, like, the card with the best body type in the game, if they give him the wrong ++, I'm not going to use him. And he's got to have Press Proven Plus, and Trickster Plus, and Finesse Plus, and Tiki Taka Plus. Which he's never going to have. He's not going to have Trickster or Press Proven. So the best body type in the game cannot be the best dribbler in the game. And you have to get lucky with the rest of the things to have him be as good as he should be. That's what I despise. This is an issue very particular to me because I am a specialist at one skill set. And I don't play a lot of other ways. So I want my very specialized cards to be very specific to me. Technically, it suits me better if they give him False 9++ and the right playstyles. All of that. Like, maybe he could be better than he ever has been in any other FIFA, but they're not going to give him all those things, so it doesn't matter. What they've done is they've given you more ways to play, but less specific ways to play to capitalize on non-meta gameplay, really, or just any other way than EA puts the cards out there to have you play. Ah, it's so frustrating to me. They've gone too deep down the rabbit hole. The other thing with the amount of ways we have to play now, like, it's good, but it's also a career mode thing. I'm happy career mode players get to mess around with all this stuff. For Ultimate Team, the more things you add into the game, the more people are just going to find really like meta abusing things and just play the worst football you can imagine because it'll get them wins. It's not fun to play against. Like, EA needs to make a meta that is not just fun to attack with, which it's not. It's not fun to attack with. They also need to make a meta that's fun to defend. They've given us so many specialized ways to play. Like, I can do all these different tactical things, but then they don't give us the right cards to play all of those ways. Like, Neymar's the other, like, maybe Neymar's a better body type than Messi. Those are the two best ones. Is Neymar ever going to be a false 9++? No, probably not. And what are the chances I get a Neymar Evo this year? Which means, you know, if I want my Trickster Plus or my Plus Proven Plus players, it's not going to be the best body type in the game. It's going to be one of the not as good body types. It'll be good, but it's not going to be the very best it could be. And that's what I'm looking for to play my playstyle. Yeah. People are already finding stuff. Like, all of the tutorial, obviously, like, you want to spam this game as much as you can to get the rewards you can and all of that stuff, but it's just, people are going to, like, people are already putting out content of just how to spam this thing, how to do long ball plus spam, how to sprint as fast as possible, all of this nonsense. I just, obviously it was going to happen. It doesn't matter too much to me if I can find my niche of, okay, but I'm really good at this and I can elevate that with certain things, but it's just not looking that way yet this year. Maybe when more cards come out, more styles will be viable and no patch dribbling. That's what I'm hoping for. If not, I'm going to have to find a passing style, which is fine, but the main thing that's frustrating for me is like, oh, I've got, like, it's a new year, I can show off the beginning content of, like, how I'm going to find all the dribbling stuff to do, and I'm going to find my very specific way to play, and, like, start trying to get towards what I was doing last year, and the very beginning of this year is now looking like that. It's definitely dampened some of my desire to put stuff out there, content-wise, but I'm still going to. I want to give this a real, genuine go, but for now, I'm just like, ugh. Ugh, you know? I'll make my content more unique. I'll figure it out. I'm sure I will. Still gonna have to go for all the rank ones we can and all of that stuff, but that's too much Spain, which means MLS is higher up than I think it would be. I don't know what I really thought I would find. But it is not what I needed. So I've been doing this on SPC for so long. Took away side switch spamming. Did they? Because I faced that quite a lot. I'm not as positive that they did. Yeah, a lot of people are doing like a 4-4-2. I mean, I'm particularly susceptible to it because I play my, attacking fullbacks, but the defensive line can play deeper. Are there defensive tactics other than just how high the defense plays? I don't think so, but Portugal. Here we are. Sporting. It's there. Oops. I think that's it. Okay. Do-do-do. Why 4-3 attack over 4-3 holding? The holding didn't work too well for me. There's too much space between the center mids and the attack. The real benefit last year was just the real mobility up and down the field of the center mids. I wasn't able to generate that the first time I used it, but I also don't like. Hamsich is a box-to-box plus, but I don't know how much I like box-to-box there. It felt too spread out for everybody. So I want a little more firepower. I really want to attack in a 2-3-5, which is the some formation with 2 center backs and 1 holding midfielder. I don't like having 2 holding midfielders, which most formations are. But my current idea is to go with a 4-2-3-1. I think it just makes more sense for the kinds of players I have. The idea is going to be 2 shadow striker cams on the left cam and the right cam, and see how that works. Striker false 9, center cam playmaker, and the fullbacks overlapping. So I'd have, instead of a 2-3-5, I'd have a 2-2-1-4. No. That's not right. Be 2 center backs, 2 CDMs, center cam. Okay, it's a 2-2-1-5 instead of a 2-3-5. Be a different structure. Instead of the holding mid being deeper, it'd be the cam as the pivot further up the field. That's the current idea. I'm gonna have to get off. I've been staring at SBCs for too long. I've got some other things I do need to accomplish. I will try to do another stream maybe in the morning. Maybe? We'll see. If not, there will be another one tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out, Rob, and to everyone else. Sorry, it was a little lackluster this time, but we're figuring things out. Yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Have a good night, everybody.